We are having a look at ionic bonding today. And there are a few things that you should note, the key points. Ionic bonding, the word ionic contains ion. So you can see ION. There are two forms of ions in chemistry, positive ions and negative ions. I'm not talking about the element ion. Here I'm talking about positive and negative ions. So ionic bonding involves a reaction between metals and non-metals, which we'll be coming to very, very soon. So when you are asked to define an ionic bond, it is the electrostatic attraction between positive and negative ions. Electrostatic attraction between positive and negative ions. Now the question which arises is, which atoms are involved in ionic bonding? And the answer is very simple. Ionic bonds are formed between metals and non-metals. Our metals are group 1 and 2, and our non-metals are group 6 and group 7. I'll give you typical examples. You find this in your periodic table, in your planets. So group 1, we have lithium, sodium, and potassium. Group 2, we have beryllium, magnesium, and calcium. We'll stick to these three today. So these are our metals. Remember, our metals are our group 1 and group 2. So these are our metals, group 1 and group 2. And there should be a reaction between the metals. Remember, we can form the bonds when metals react with non-metals. So reaction between the metals and these non-metals. And the non-metals we are considering are group 6 and group 7. So we'll be looking at oxygen, sulfur for group 6, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine for group 7. Let's look at a typical example. We'll take lithium and fluorine. Lithium has 3 electrons, so there are 2 electrons in the first shell and 1 electron in the outermost shell. Fluorine has 9, there are 2 electrons, which is represented at 2 and 7 in the outermost shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So our electronic configuration for lithium is 2, 1, and that for fluorine is 2, 7. For an ionic bond to form, it's supposed to be between a metal and a non-metal. Now remember, we had non-metals here, and fluorine is listed under non-metals. And lithium here, which is listed under metals, under group 1. So we are going to react these two. Lithium will donate its electron in the outermost shell because it wants to be stable. For it to be stable, the outermost shell must be full, but it's got only 1. Chlorine has got 7, so it also needs only 1 to become full. So lithium would transfer its electron to fluorine. When that happens, this is what we form. We form an ion. Now lithium has lost its 1 electron over here. Okay, so that 1 electron there has been given to fluorine, and electrons are negatively charged. So when lithium loses that electron, it becomes positive because it's lost an electron, and it's left with only 2 electrons. And you can see it's in the first shell and it's fully filled because the first shell can take only 2. Becomes Li positive. Chlorine has gained 1 electron from lithium, and that's 1 electron that has been gained, which is shown there. Electrons are negatively charged. So once that electron is gained, fluorine will become negatively charged. So we end up with lithium plus, which is lithium ion, and fluoride ion. What I want you to do is get on with the work that you've been given. I'm giving you a few for you to try it. Really want you to challenge yourself with some work or activity and gain confidence in doing this. So do as much as you can in the time that you've been given, and we'll go through it if there need be.